Hello, happy 9 years. So if you were here last year, which you probably were, you may remember last year, or this time last year, I released a 8-year video, 8 years special, where I brought 8 friends from past and present, who appeared on content with me, or still do, to just voice their opinion, just celebrate with me. This year I'm not doing anything like that because that would be silly. So it's obviously 9 years today since WAMG booted up. You're welcome for that. So you'd think I'd rank 9 videos. Instead, I'm going to double it, and I'm going to rank 18. So from videos on WAMG or just my channel. Not stream clips because they're not videos. So instead it's just videos that I was in or that I put out myself, but technically I put them all out because I ran WAMG as well. Didn't think that one through, did I? As you can see, I've got 6 tiers and an honourable mention, so I actually have 19 here. So I've got S tier, one of the best, a few might go into that one. A, always enjoyable. B, proud of it. Like, yeah, it's good. I'm happy about it. C, so it's like average. Not a video I'd like to watch all the time. D, I've done better. Self-explanatory. F, I should just delete. Do I really hate any of my videos? If I do, are they on this list? I will say I do have the titles up on my other screen because I'm not going to remember most of them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start now. Trivia Murder Party. I like Trivia Murder Party. I'd like to do it again. If you see it uploaded soon, you know why. It's because I've forced everyone to play. But yeah, this one's We're Immune to Poison. So a few years ago this one was released. I would like to point out I haven't watched any of these videos on this list ahead of this recording because I want to rank on just overall quality of the video and also rank it on like whatever standout moments I can remember. So like, oh, this video had 2-3 great moments that I can name you right now, or oh, I don't remember anything from this. Rubbish. But yeah, We're Immune to Poison Trivia Murder Party. I'm pretty sure this is the video where I absolutely ran the show. Spoiler alert. I think I won by a landslide. I'm pretty sure this is also the video if that Tommy got killed by the loser wheel and was like, yeah, I'm gonna spin it. All excited, not knowing what's going to happen. Or maybe he did. And then, yeah, just got absolutely boned.
Yay! I'm spinning.
What did you actually look to do?
You know,
You bastard. Absolute bastard.
I am going to put it in B tier because it's not like the best thing I've ever put out. So next we've got the fake British slang quiz, the first episode. So that was where we had Jasper co-hosting, but he didn't have his camera, so that's why he isn't in the thumbnail. And also, Kieran was context man, I think he called himself, so like just giving extra context. I think this is going to have to go into B tier as well, because we had some random stuff happen, as you would expect in a British slang quiz. So basically, Jasper and I came up with words. There were 5 rounds. Each round had 2 real British slang words. I can never say it anymore. And 1 was fake. There was definitely one stand-up moment which I can remember, which is where Cam wanted the definition for Jimmy Hill, and I said, "Oh, Jimmy Hill." Yeah, I'm going to put that probably higher than Trivia Murder Party. So I'll give that a B tier as well. The most cursed drawings. Is that really so? Well, in this video I'd say yeah, why not? This is the more recent Drawful 2 video we've had put out. The thing is, I can't think of any standout moments, even though was this? No, this was posted at the back end of 2025. So I don't remember a lot from this one, which is a bit annoying because Drawful's always fun. But yeah, I might have to put it in B as well because I know it's a good video. It's just none of it stands out over another area of the video. You've never farted? That was the title of this video. So I have, I think, only 2 of them, but if you know me, you know I absolutely love faking it. It's one of my favourite games from Jackbox. It's one I love to record. I try and gather a group to play it for like every summer. I don't want to release it too frequently, where it's like, oh, faking it 1 week, oh, 2 weeks later, oh, faking it again, oh, okay, and then it's just a non-stop cycle. Plus, it'd be too difficult to do that. But yeah, faking it, I love playing. I love gathering a group for it. We've had so many different people play it. But Tommy has been in every single faking it recording, as well as myself. But that's obvious. Yeah, talk about longevity. This one, I'm just gonna put it in A, always enjoyable, because it's faking it. It's so good. The thing is as well, there were loads of standout moments. They weren't like absolutely hilarious, but they were just so good. So yeah, this is A tier without a doubt. The Ultimate Skittles Thief, Suspectives. This was released. Was it? No, we filmed it in January, but I don't know when it was released. So it was this year. Yeah, this was actually really, really fun. I've only watched it back like once since we did this, so I don't really remember too much. What I do remember is how it was an interrogation. I think it was Kieran interrogating Tommy. Well, normal had already been cleared, and I was still, I don't think I had at that point. So Kieran was interrogating Tommy, and he was effectively telling him off. Like, there was a prompt that was like, "Oh, have you thought about your cremation or something?" And Kieran was basically giving Tommy a life lesson, like having a go at him, like, "Well, I think that's really irresponsible," and it just turned from an interrogation to like a a parenting advice.
Okay, just because you're 20 doesn't mean that you're exactly not thinking about future plans. I mean, it's quite irresponsible to think.
Just end this.
Yeah, but surely what I should be doing is making the most of my life before that.
You should,
instead
but
of
you also
have
should
one
be
being
planning.
cremated.
Yes, but you also should be planning the end of your life for your family.
No, I shouldn't.
It was very, very ridiculous. So, I think for that alone, it goes low A tier for me. 8 years of content, this special. F tier. I might as well delete it. I think I'd just put it in top of A tier, B tier, sorry, because it's not like nothing amazing happens. It's just, it's not really a form of content. It's just a discussion from loads of people, like talking about memories. So it's nice, but it's not like, oh my god, I want to watch this 24 hours a day because it's the best video I've ever seen, if that makes sense. But is this the best video you've ever seen? The disconnected speaker? Talking points? Remember that one? That was like 2 years ago. There were a lot of people here for this one. So, obviously the biggest standout is we got through every single person, like they did their presentation, and then Tommy's Wi-Fi cut out at the very end, and he was the last presenter. And I was his co-host, assistant. That's it, assistant. So what I had to do was speak for him in his voice. I cannot believe I'm saying this, but wait for it. ... Aha! That's the thing! I can't believe I'm saying nothing! I think for that reason alone, A tier. Now, here is an interesting one. One final promise. The fourth episode of I think fourth and final episode of the House Party series. So it was, I played it, Kieran was watching and like helping like prompt me into doing things. Like, oh, you should make that decision. Or no, don't do that yet, sort of thing. The reason why this is interesting is because as of recording, I think it has just over 1,000 views, which is like one of the most popular videos I've put out somehow. I don't understand how, but I'm grateful for it. And I know, like, you compare it to other people's content, but how the hell did this get so many views for my standards? I would have to put it in B, because I'm proud of it. I am, but I wouldn't go back and watch this myself, because I'd have to go back and watch the previous 3 episodes first. So, like, that, it'd be silly to put it any lower than B, proud of it. But it's just, I don't know how this happened, but I wouldn't watch this one back. And we're returning to faking it. I think this one's called We Are the Algorithm Now. I should know that because it came out about 4 weeks ago. We only recorded it recently, but yeah, as I said, you know me. I love faking it. Great game, great fun to play. Always. It doesn't matter how well you know people, if you know them well or not. It's so much fun. I remember the one we did in 2025. We'd known him for a couple of years, but we didn't really know Jasper all that well. And I've known Cam for like 6 years. But even then I'm like, oh, I don't know if I know you well enough. So it worked so well. But this time, we had the same group as we had last year, but normal filled in for Cam. And yeah, though we knew each other really well, there was still moments where like, oh my god, I think you're lying about this, but I'm not sure about that. So yeah, there were so many great moments, and maybe it's recency bias, but I'm going to put this in S tier. I actually think I might have another one for S tier here. The game's called ItIsLiam on Roblox, but I don't think we'd ever played this. Like, Cam played it religiously, and then Kieran, Aiden, myself never played it before. We'd just finished recording those. It was quite late, if I remember, at night. We just finished recording like a few Jackbox videos because we like to do it in. But when I say we like to, that's just how we end up doing it when we record Jackbox. We do like 3-4 videos in bulk. So this was late 2025, and as I said, we'd never played this apart from Cam, and it was absolutely mental. The first round is the most chaotic round of games I may have ever played. Second and third were like really just absolutely crazy as well. But by the time we got to the third round, we were like sort of deflated because not because we weren't enjoying it, just we were tired. It must have been near on 11 PM for us. And yeah, we were just like, that's funny, but I don't have it in me to laugh. I think just overall, what a fun video. It's going to go just behind the recent Faking It video. It's the Brits Are Banned from Roblox, I think it's called. If you haven't watched this, why not? I'm actually going to have to knock it down because of this reason. It was myself, Kieran, Will, Tyler, which was just great. The funny thing was I never actually made it known that I was recording because I knew I don't think Tyler would have been interested if I told him. Will joined midway through. I can't remember if he like spoke to Tyler during the playing of the games. I don't know why I worded it like that. I don't know what happened, but yeah, Will just arrived halfway through. And then after like 5 minutes, maybe not even that, of Will being there, Tyler had to leave. So yeah, that's knocked it down a peg. But yeah, for the brief few minutes that there were all 4 of us there in that call, talking, reminiscing, trying to play a game together, because obviously Kieran and I couldn't load in for whatever reason. Yeah, it was just so lovely, and I'd love to do it again. And I know Kieran would be up for it, because obviously Kieran's in like the majority of my content. I'd love for anything to happen again, like whether it's we meet up in person again and just do whatever, or we play some more games together. But yeah, Will and I spoke afterwards briefly, said how we both enjoyed it and should do it again. But yeah, I don't know if that will happen. I'd love it to. So Will or Tyler or both, get in contact with me right now. But the reason I said earlier does knock it down. TTT, this one, which never really got all that many views back in the WAMG days. But yeah, there were 4 of us for this. It was myself, Kieran, Zach, Normal. And yeah, it was just pretty good video. We're just on the train map. I don't remember the specific name. Yeah, it was good fun. Good fun to play TTT again. I used to play it all the time. I have not touched Gmod for quite a while now. But here's a little something for you. I'm looking at trying to arrange another couple of video recordings. So I'm not going to tell you which Gmod games, but there'll probably be 2 videos that I want to do, and hopefully I can get 5 people there for that. Yeah, I think this, I'd love to put it in S tier, but the only reason I'm putting it at the top of A is because Zach didn't prepare properly, so we didn't have his footage. So you may remember this one. I'm actually going to put it in C tier because this this was before I knew how to use OBS. I still struggle with it now, but I had 2 separate input captures, so my microphone was doubling and I sounded like a robot because of it. I don't know how I did that. It can only go in C tier because there were some funny things happen in that video, but the quality, remember, I'm ranking it on that too. Not good because of the roboty voice and I think someone's mic was really quiet. Tyler's t-shirt, good one this. The whole cast of WAMG was here for this. One of the best? I don't think so. Again, my voice capture was the main issue. It sounded like a flame was burning, but I was speaking into the flame and it was capturing on OBS. It was very strange. So it must have been the same double up issue. So it can't go in S tier for that. I will go low A tier because it's still a good video. The best detectives, that goes straight up into S tier because that was when Among Us was still fun. I haven't touched that in years now. That had all of us plus Cam, so yeah, 6 people for that. That was great. Everyone had their perspective, which was also great. It just worked to charm. It's brilliant. It's just a shame, spoiler alert, but surely you've watched this. The variety in who the imposters were was not large, but we couldn't control that. My one complaint, I wish we played it for a bit longer. Right, this one is the facility video on Roblox, and I'm not ranking thumbnails, but this one is just a screenshot with the logo printed on top of it. So that would knock it down, but I'm not ranking thumbnails. But I'm actually, unfortunately, going to put this in D tier just because I think there was a bit of a disagreement between some people prior to recording it. I don't remember who, so I'm not going to tell you. Plus we had like 3 perspectives, which was not how many people we had. A few things knocked this down. I didn't really enjoy the game myself, but I'm not using that as a reason to knock it down. I'm going to go probably middle of A tier if we had another 1 or 2 people, because that could have been a hell of a video. But I think some of the prompts were a bit rubbish, so I'm going to put it top of top of B. Now, Romeo and Juliet played Gmod TTT. I think that was one of the last videos put out on We Are Master Gamers. So, surely the thought process would be, nostalgic for this one? No, not really. I can't name you one funny thing. Nothing really happened in this, so I'm gonna... I think it's a bit harsh to put it in D tier, so I'm just gonna put it at the bottom of C. It's a shame, But yeah, just nothing really amazing happened in this one. Honourable mention to Bouncing Rapping Robots Madverse City. The only reason it's an honourable mention and not ranked properly is because I wasn't in it. That's literally it. It's just I wasn't in the video, so I'm not ranking it out of spite. But to be fair, that was my choice. I was there to record the audio, and like I hosted the game, but I wasn't in the game. I don't remember why I didn't play, but it was my own decision to not play. I think it was just because I was in a lot of videos at that point, and I just wanted like to sit out of one. Even then, I was still there. That's your final tier list of ranking 18 or 19 videos. Will I do a tier list of my own videos again? I bloody well hope not. But yeah, that's the final list. I don't have any in F tier that I should just delete. Not from this list anyway. There are probably a few from the past where I'd probably delete it if I was smart. But out of this list, yeah, I'm quite happy with a lot of the content I've put out. So yeah, see you for tomorrow's video. I don't remember what it is. Even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. So yeah, enjoy the content that comes out throughout the rest of the week.